Hi guys, NCWQ here, and I'm just looking through the Fayetteville Observer, and an NC lawmaker stated smoking marijuana saved his life. So I'm going to read this article. Says North Carolina State Senator Bill Rabon of Brunswick County told fellow lawmakers on Tuesday he believes illegally smoking marijuana saved his life after he was diagnosed with colon cancer more than 20 years ago. And there's no science behind it. But I can tell you, I know that tens of thousands of people in this state could benefit just as I did, said Rabin, a Republican and chairman of the Senate Rules Committee, a high-ranking legislative position. He gave an impassioned rendition of his cancer and chemotherapy experience during State House Health Committee hearing for Senate Bill 3, the Compassionate Care Act. Rabin's bill would legalize medical marijuana in North Carolina. The GOP majority state Senate passed the bill on March 1st, and it is pending in the House. Rabin's experience did not persuade anti-marijuana advocates who attended the Health Committee meeting. Corinne Gasper of Jennifer's Messenger's anti-marijuana organization told lawmakers her daughter Jennifer was killed in a car crash by a driver who was intoxicated by marijuana. The driver's car reeked of marijuana. He had a medical marijuana card, and he admitted smoking it just before the crash, said Gasper, who is from Ohio. So this is just an example of the unintended consequences that you will suffer from marijuana in your state. David Evans of North Carolinians Against Legalizing Marijuana said he has had cancer 3 times. He argued that the legalized medical marijuana will lead to abusive use and to legalization of recreational use. We do not decide medicine in the United States by anecdote or by stories. Evans said, we decided based on science. The health committee took no action on the bill. Doctor, you need to get some good marijuana. Rabin was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer when he was 48, he said. During his first visit with his oncologist, the doctor told him, you have 18 months to live. I'll make most of them good, he said. 3 months into chemotherapy, Rabin said he didn't feel any change. He told the doctor he wanted more aggressive care. I said, you've got 12 months to cure me or kill me. That's the way I want to go through this treatment, Rabin said. He said, I'm going to make you sick. I'm going to make you real sick. And I don't know if you can take it, but I'm going to try. The doctor also told him you need to get some good marijuana to help with the side effects of the chemotherapy, Rabin said. Rabin had a prescription for Marinol pills. He said Marinol is synthetic THC prescribed to treat the nausea and other effects of chemotherapy. But the doctor told him you may as well stick them in your ear. They're not going to work, he said. Rabin, who was a veterinarian, told the doctor he didn't use drugs. He said, and he did not want to jeopardize his license to buy and sell controlled substance for his clients' animals. The doctor said that if Rabin wanted to live, Rabin said he needed marijuana and he asked Rabin if he was able to get it. I said, I don't think that's a problem. I own a fleet of fishing boats and my problem is keeping drugs off those boats, Rabin said. So I went home, I talked to my chief of police, I talked to my sheriff, I told him what was going on, he said. I said, I'm going to have to buy drugs illegally to stay alive, and I want you to know it, Rabin said. And I never bought the first drug, Rabin said. It appeared in my mailbox as on an as-need basis. Daily, he said, he went to his vet clinic at 7 a.m. and spent the day in an easy chair in between seeing patients. I never missed a single day's work, not one. I knew if I stopped, I would die, he said. And I knew that I loved my mother too much to die while she was alive. Scout's honor. Bill Rabin, 3 puffs eased chemo misery before you could bat your eye. Around 1:45, 2 p.m. every day, Rabin said, I would get so nauseated that I couldn't take it anymore. I would walk outside, I put my hands on the back of my building, and I would heave until I got enough strength to get in my truck and drive home, Rabin said. At home, I'd take about 3 puffs of marijuana. My symptoms would go away before you could bat your eye, he said. Rabin did this every day until he completed his chemotherapy. That's the only reason I'm alive today, Rabin said. Senior, North Carolina. This reporter can be reached at 910-261-4710. And that's the article today. So it looks like it's still sitting in legislative, but NC may legalize marijuana for medical use. So we'll have to keep an eye on this and see if it actually passes. Anyways, you guys, much love. God bless.